children have angels that get to look at the Father's face. So the information that I'm sharing with you is I'm trying to support it with information from the Bible, so you know that I'm speaking the truth. And even the only thing that the darkness that I'm sharing, the story that happened to me, that's something that can be avoided. I'm just sharing it with you, so if you know anyone that has maybe been through some tough times or been in a similar situation, I want you to share hope with them. So it's possible, you know? So I'm just gonna like overwrite all these lies and tell you that you will find love, and your love is a success story because your life has been written by the hand of God Himself. And when you go to God, your love is a success story because you accept the life with God. And there is no better place on this planet than with God. This leads me to sharing my dream with you, which was an actual dream I had. And I feel like it was a very important dream because it taught me a lot. I want to tell you that it is possible to live in God's presence, and I want you to incorporate God into your everyday life. That way He will help you live in a very fun, new and exciting way. And even like running errands and simple things like that will begin to be fun for you because God is fun. What I'm trying to say, at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day, if the world was to stop and it was just you, what would you see? What would it be? It was just you and who? So I had a dream that Jesus was holding my hand. We were like holding hands like this, and we were flying. We flew over the world, like above all the circumstances, above jobs, above schools, above hair colors. But I'm saying like we flew above the earth. Whatever was happening above the earth, I was flying with Jesus, and He just told me this. Every time I was like scared or something like that, I would look down and I would be scared, and we would fly down because I would doubt. And then Jesus told me to praise the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength, and with all your soul. He told me that Bible verse, and we started flying up. And that kind of showed me like no matter what happens, when you praise the Lord and you do it, like even if you just say that Bible verse, but if you just focus on Him, whatever you're going through in this world, Jesus grabs your hand and He flies you above that problem. He just like pulls you up because you said, I'm going to praise you. I'm not going to focus on this for a little bit. I'm going to praise you in this moment. I could be working on this. I could be going shopping, or I could be doing this. But even while I'm shopping or even while I'm working on this, I could be praising you, and we could be flying above it together. So that was like one dream that was just one of the craziest dreams I ever had. I had a couple crazy dreams, but this was one dream that I knew that Jesus was telling me that at that moment when He comes to you, what are you going to do? You have to trust Him. You have to know who He is. And He's only taking you up. If you're falling, He's still the one pulling you up. And He's telling you the answers of what to do, how to get where we all want to go. Back to our Father who lives in heaven, but He also lives in our hearts, wherever He wants to. God is everywhere, so you can find Him everywhere. And I say, I found Jesus at a rave. Because it's like the most random dark place sometimes, but now it's so full of light and love. But I just know that He's always there with all of us dancing. And it's super cool to see how He sees us past our sins. And He's just there having fun with us. So crazy. Pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy. But the more you actually walk with God and you kind of see God as not just in a church building, you believe that the church is here, and you kind of get to live in God's presence, which we all are, but acknowledging that makes life so much easier, because it just turns like weird days or like weird situations into just something good. Whenever you just focus on God, on his presence, it just makes life so much nicer. So yeah, just that simple, just talk to him, be his friend, be his best friend. Like, you know, you have that one best friend, or maybe 2 or 3, that you just like, I can be myself around, and we can say the weirdest, craziest things. We can do the weirdest things. Yeah, well, Jesus is there with you when you're having those best moments of your life. That's Jesus holding you, and when you're laughing, he's there laughing with you. When you're succeeding at something, he's there succeeding, being proud of you, you know? And when you're crying, he's crying with you too. He doesn't want you to cry. He wants you to be happy. Incorporate living in heaven while on earth, meaning you have to understand that God is here and angels are here, and there are no demons and no darkness in heaven. So start living like that today. Ignore darkness, focus on light. Hi friends! I just wanted to motivate you and let you know that the light wins and you all belong to the light. No matter what your silly little mind might have told you, you belong to the light. Now go home and stop playing